before we get out of here, Bobby, I found something right before we came on the air. I kind of want to run this by you here, maybe about 10 minutes or so. I found something today, us being in Texas right here, dailywise.com. Dailywise.com. Seems like a very legit website. They went in and they came up with the 12 barbecue joints with the with mouth-watering brisket and ribs. And I'm only bringing this up because they kind of hit closer to our proximity here in Central Texas. The first one that they mentioned was Black's Barbecue, the Lockhart location.
Which one?
The original, the one over there in downtown.
Terry's.
No, not Terry's. Not Terry's.
I went there a couple of weeks ago. Good Lord, that place is expensive.
Yes.
It's like $40 a person.
Yes. Very. I bought a family pack a while back for one of the holidays. Yikes. Had to get a loan. Black's Barbecue and then Franklin's Barbecue. I've had both of those. Both good, but
I'm not standing in line 6 hours for Franklin's. It's good, but it's not standing in line for 6 hours kind of good.
I agree. The next one they hit, and they're staying. This is not a Lockhart-based website or not. I mean, and I'm only doing this because Texas Monthly did their thing or whatever. They went to Smitty's in Lockhart, which I think Smitty's when it comes to brisket is really, really good. Maybe not the best sausage, but really, really good.
Their sausage, in my opinion, is a little inconsistent. Sometimes you get it, it's too greasy. Sometimes you get it, it's too dry. I'm a fan of in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
You saw the barbecue joint on Texas Monthly, the Burnt Bean. It was in Seguin.
Yeah, I saw that.
That place is expensive and hard to get into as it is, much less now that they're a Texas Monthly top 50 barbecue joint.
Next one they mentioned was the Salt Lick, which is they mentioned both locations, Driftwood and Round Rock. I've been to Round Rock more than Driftwood. The Round Rock one to me is not quite the same, and that may just be because it's not the original. But you can't go wrong with the Salt Lick. That's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, if I didn't do well, I have races to go to. I should have gone to Salt Lick over the weekend.
Yeah, there you go. Louis Miller in Taylor. That's another one that. That one's really, really good.
Growing on me. What little bit of chance I've had a chance to have it, it's growing on me.
Yep, solid all the way across. Then you had Kreitz, which again, Lockhart. You've got 3 of them on there, and Kreitz is really good. I mean, I'll take out the family obligations or whatever. They kind of struggle also a little bit maybe on the sausage, but when it comes to good brisket, when it comes to some of the other stuff, the pork, the ribs and all that.
Don't get me started.
Kreitz, really, really good. I've never been, and I think that this is something that you and I and maybe the wives or whatever, we need to take a ride out. Snow's Barbecue in Lexington was the next one that came in.
That usually gets higher up on the list, but they're only open Friday, Saturday, and half a day Sunday till they run out.
And that's the other part to where it's like you're taking a gamble to where you're going to drive out there, you're going to wait in line for freaking ever, and they might run out. You know, you get up to the window and it's like, boop, closed. Sorry, we're out. I don't know. And I have no problem with this as we kind of trim this list down because, look, I love Lockhart. Lockhart is my hood. City Market in Luling. To anyone that comes to me and says, Lockhart Barbecue, I'm like, if it's too full, go to Luling.
But they run out of stuff too if you get there too late on a Saturday afternoon.
Absolutely. And the thing with Luling is I'm not a big barbecue sauce guy, but that sauce that they have.
I found the recipe to make it in a small batch in my parents' stuff when I was cleaning out their house. My dad had it in his room.
Nice.
Next time I'm over there, I'll take a picture of it and send it to you.
Absolutely.
It's easy to make. It's just a couple of cans of tomato sauce, some bright yellow mustard, and a bunch of hot sauce. Salt and pepper.
Yep.
Super easy to make.
Really good job with them. Cooper's Old Time Barbecue. You've got Llano, Fort Worth, New Braunfels, Austin, and College Station. I think if I'm Cooper's, I would hit the original. That's another one to where it's like a destination thing. But I just have a really hard problem going to these places and waiting for freaking ever. You know,
the one in New Braunfels isn't bad. When we lived in New Braunfels, you used to hit it up all the time. They have a different kind of sausage there. It's not your brown sausage. It's more of a kind of a Polish style sausage up there. So
that's what I found in St. Louis, to where it's like when I had St. Louis barbecue, which was really good, but it wasn't the same. To where St. Louis barbecue, you needed sauce. To where, like, to me, the true definition, excluding luling, because you want the sauce because it's that damn good, is I don't want to have to put sauce on it. You know what I mean? I mean, I want some sides, but I don't want to rely on the sauce. And that's what St. Louis really seemed to do that Texas doesn't. Stanley's Famous Barbecue, Pit Barbecue in Tyler. I've never been there. I don't know what that is.
Never heard of it.
Nope. Go to Houston, Triple J's Smokehouse. Never had that one either, somehow. And the Pecan Lodge in Dallas. Never been to that one.
Did you go to Hard 8 when you were up there?
I've had that.
Hard 8 has been there when we've been to TMS. They've done that.
Yeah. I've had that a lot of different times, and that's really good. And it's where it kind of, I think that what gets me with the barbecue stuff now these days is, Bobby, pricing, because you've got a lot of chains, kind of chain restaurants. We won't go into naming them, but I mean, they're really good. I mean, they're good, but I just don't want to pay that kind of money for chain barbecue. I'd rather go to one of the Lockhart places, or Luling, or Snow's, or something like that. If I'm going to pay out my ass, I kind of want it to be not worth the wait, but kind of worth the wait. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Not 6 hours worth of wait, but it's one thing to wait in the Kreitz line, for 30 minutes on a Saturday afternoon if you get there too late. But
yeah. Or Kreitz or Smitty's and wait by the fire. When you get stuck by the fire, it's like, holy shit. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Leave that place with a sunburn, for crying out loud. But anyway, yeah, man, great weekend. I thought that we didn't talk about Monaco, whatever. I'm kind of soured on all that we're not going to have Monaco anymore. It's going to kind of ruin, I think, a lot of the flair right there. I guess if anything, you wake up later.